The latest real estate data has just been released. What does that mean for you? Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the senior broker, the team lead of Team Rennick. We're part of that great Better Homes and Gardens real estate Ashley Properties family. I have the latest data, I've looked at it, I've analyzed it, now I want to share it with you. Let me share one caveat. This is data that's good through the end of November. Even though this is the third week in December, the data was just released yesterday, and I want to bring it to you immediately. So this is the approved numbers. Let me share this. I keep hearing folks talk about the R word, the recession. Let's take a look and see if these numbers indicate anything like that's happening here in Sarasota and Manatee counties. So this is overall for the two counties, both single family homes and condos. We see that in November, the sales figures were 1,695 units. That's up almost 2% from a year ago. The pending contracts, and I really like looking at this number. The contracts have been signed, but the deals haven't closed. So it's our future sales. They weighed in November at 1,900 units. That's up almost 33% from last year. Huge story in terms of the health of our market here. So the current sales are up. The pending sales are up by a huge number. But what does that mean to price? Did we have to do anything on the price side to achieve that? Well, I found the fairest way to look at price is $1 per square foot. That mixes whether condos, homes, luxury, introductory first-time buyers. It brings everyone together as close to apples and apples as we can. So what we found out for November, the average price per square foot was $202. That's about 5% higher than last year. Sales are up, future sales are up, prices are up. Good news story. How long does it take to get something sold? The current number of days on the market in November weighed in at 72 days. That's about 4% less than last year, so things are selling faster. We find for the month of November, 4.2 months of inventory on the market available for sale. Since this weighs in between 3 months and 6 months, it's considered a neutral market. It doesn't favor buyers, it doesn't favor sellers. Less than 3 months of inventory would favor buyers. Less than 3 months worth of inventory would favor sellers. Greater than 6 months of inventory would favor buyers. So right now we're in the middle, it's a neutral market. But what we're finding is very strong markets for this part of Florida, even with future sales being up over or almost 33%. So no signs of a recession here. When we look at the latest forecasts on the national basis, they're now saying if a recession hits, it most likely will be 2021 and not 2020. They're also saying that there should be no impact to the housing market. Here's a surprising fact, or it was for me when I learned it a few months ago. Of the last 6 recessions, 4 of them had no impact to housing. Now we all remember the last one, 2008 through 2012. The housing market caused the recession. So that's a big one on everyone's mind. But the experts are saying, if they're correct, the recession most likely would occur in 2021. There'll be no impact to housing. In fact, in that year, they're still forecasting prices will rise. So we'll stay tuned to that. We'll keep watching the data. What does this mean to you as a buyer or seller? This is just the beginning. We need to drill down to the actual city that you're looking to purchase or sell in. And then we need to drill down to the neighborhood or the condo association. That's where we start our work. That's what a good real estate broker will do for you. Because if you're buying in a seller's market or you're selling in a buyer's market or vice versa, you put a plan in place so that you can still win. When you're buying in a buyer's market, of course, it's easier to win, but you still need a plan. So again, this is just the beginning. We're happy to drill down for you at no obligation. We're happy to share our plan with you and see what makes sense going forward. So this is the latest data. It's released in the third week in December. It's considered active through the end of November. So I appreciate the fact that you're watching. I enjoy bringing this information to you. And if I can be of help, give me a call on my personal cell. That number is 941-400-8735. Thanks a lot.